Hello, I'm Dr. Russell Don, President of Concordia University Chicago. Thank you for tuning in to today's Cougar Athletics broadcast. We take great pride in the strength of both our athletic and academic programs, which are rooted in our steadfast commitment to Jesus Christ. Dedicated to the liberal arts as a foundation of a high-quality college degree, we believe education should form individuals for service to their neighbors. This makes Concordia Chicago an exciting and fulfilling place to study, work, learn, and grow. Learn more today by visiting cuchicago.edu. Thank you, and go Cougars!
Going on, Cougar fans? Welcome to another week's edition of CUC Men's Soccer Weekly. I'm Parker Kelly with the Cougar Sports Network, and I'm once again joined by head men's soccer coach Brad Callahan. Coach, thank you for joining today.
Thank you for having me.
So the Cougars traveled last Saturday to MSOE, who is currently the number one ranked team in the conference, and it was a really tough loss for this team. However, what really impressed me about the guys was how they competed till the final whistle. And against a team like that, it's easy to get down on yourself, but the Cougars stayed in it until the final whistle. Can you kind of elaborate on their efforts versus MSOE?
Yeah, it was a tough game. We were missing a lot of key players with injuries. We had one player out with yellow cards. And then we had one player who started to play about 20 minutes, came off. So we were missing a ton of players. And it's actually the point you just brought up. I talked to them at halftime. I said, hey, whether we're up big, whether we're down big, it doesn't matter. Just play the same no matter what. Play with the same level of passion, same level of accountability, and just take pride in every touch. And I thought that message went through because I think the second half we played much better. And, never gave up, so I was proud of that.
Yeah, and it was a much closer contest last night as the Cougars traveled just across town to Benedictine University. It was a 3-0 loss, and I was talking to a bunch of guys after the game, and they were really proud of the way that they competed. So what were your takeaways from how they performed last night?
Yeah, I think we talked about this before. We just have a less experienced group. Before I came in, I think 9 of the starters from last season are gone. And I think some of the goals they had are just lack of consistency on our side. I think just making things second nature and not having little mental mistakes here and there, and just constantly being, consistent. But I think the guys fought hard. Again, we are very injury riddled. We don't have a lot of depth. So even a lot of the guys playing are stepping up and playing through injuries and are not 100%. So I think that shows a lot of grit, a lot of fight, that they're able to go out there and not being fully healthy and still push it for their team and themselves and their teammates. So I was happy with the way they played. And I think, just getting more experience, that consistency will come as well.
And the Cougars are set to host Concordia, Wisconsin on Saturday, the Battle of the Concordias. And the Falcons are a team who have also had their fair share of struggles at this point in the season. What's the strategy for taking down the Falcons on Saturday?
Well, I'm hoping we'll be healthy. That's number one. We'll have a couple players out most likely. And I think the strategy is going to be being very tactical and organized on defense. I think that's one thing is organizationally speaking, we need to be very organized, very structured, communicate a lot. That way we're not giving them a lot of options. And I think if we can do well on defense, we can win the ball and transition quickly and hopefully possess the ball up the field.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, good luck on Saturday. Thank you for coming on. It's nice to have you back. I always enjoy talking to you.
Thank you. You too. Appreciate it.
Make sure to check out the Cougars as they host Concordia, Wisconsin on Saturday. It is a soccer doubleheader. The women's will be playing at 1 o'clock. The men's will be playing at 3:30. Coverage can be found on our athletics website at cucougars.com. I'm Parker Kelly signing off, and we'll see you next week on CUC Men's Soccer Weekly. Go Cougars.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here at the River Forest. It is round 2 here of today's doubleheader between the Falcons of Concordia, Wisconsin, and the Cougars of Concordia University, Chicago. This time, the men's soccer takes over this time after just a short while ago. The women were victorious, 1-0. Late goal in that game to seal off the dub. Let's see if the men can do the same thing here today. Both teams looking to end the day off on the right foot. The Falcons in the blue shirts and the white pants, while Cougars are going to go all white in their traditional maroon lettering. It's a big game for both teams. Cougars looking to, snap out a little bit of a slump right here and end the season off with a bit more momentum, on the Falcons looking to win here to at least split today's matches between both teams. Falcons will start off right here with number 7, Ivan Kala. Ivan Guayar. Get things going right here in a moment. The weather has held up here in these 30-minute intermission we had between the end of the women's game and the start of this one. We're off and running right here in River Forest for the second half of a doubleheader today. We have the goalkeeper, number 35, Joseph Perez, and starting here today. This is 9th appearance today as goalkeeper. Has made 23 saves on the season. This Cougars team looking to get some momentum right here. They haven't been able to have much throughout the majority of the season, while the Falcons in your hand, 4 wins, 7 losses, and 2 draws. They're looking to bounce back and get back in the winning column. Here, number 7, Garrett Poirier, the key man for this Cougars team. He is first in the entire NAC conference with shots per game, a little bit over 6, and also he comes in as the team's leading goal scorer with 4 goals. Second behind him is Brandon Arias, and you have several players with 1 goal apiece. Speaking of Arias, there he is right there. He flips it off right there to his fellow teammate. There's Pointer, the main man up front for the CUC squad. There's Lekowitz. Gives it off once more back to Velasquez. There's once more. They move from one side of the field to the other. Inswing cross right here. Headed away by number 5, Christopher Salga. Throw in coming right here. Cougars team, their starting 11 consists of Julian Yanis, Andrew Lechuga, Giovanni Vasquez, Garrett Pointer, Spencer Nicholson, Evan Perez, Elias Santiago, Brennan Arias, Alexander Lekowitz, Andrew Perez, starting goalkeeper. So you see, Pointer right now at the moment here gives out to Nicholson. Nicholson will have the first shot of the game, goes sailing towards the right-hand side of the goal. Team off for the Falcons. You have goalkeeper number 1, Jeremy Munoz, number 3, Miguel Garcia, number 5, Christopher Celio, number 6, Jacob Fusen. So number 7, Ivan Guayar. Number 10, Carson Kelly. Number 11, Alishan Sharpov. Also number 12, Vladimir Campos. 14, Angel Wursturgi. 25, Anthony Johnson. Number 35, Nolan Hessenthaler. Cougars look to start to build up a play right here. Is Lekowitz. He gets up there to Pointer. Now Pointer trying to track it down, and winning the race right there was number 6, Fusen right there. Lekowitz loses the ball right there on the dribble. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the team that's led by goal scorer number 11 right here, the junior, Alishan Sharapov. with 6 goals on the year. And then the main playmaker for them this year has been the freshman, number 12, Vladimir Campos, the freshman out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, with 6 assists this year. So he'll be a key impact right here. Speaking of Campos' first shot of the game, and it's the game's opening goal for the Falcons to make them a 1-0 lead here within the opening 5 minutes of play. And just like that, the Falcons are up and running right here. Nice shot right there from Campos on his right foot right there. Just gets past the Perez right there. That's an early 1-0 lead for CUW. So we talked about Campos, how his ability to create in the midfield. Well, that time he shows his goal scoring ability. That's going to be his 4th goal of the season. Just like that, it's a 1-0 lead here early on. How will the Cougars respond back right here? We will see. So the assist for the goal is credited by the defender, the senior, number 3, Miguel Garcia. Fusa now will give it back to his goalkeeper right there, and Munoz. Munoz, this is his 10th appearance in net this year, with a save percentage of 68. About 32 saves he's made on the season. Play with Arias goes out there to Luchugo, who's got some space in front of him. He'll backpedal it now to his fellow defensive teammate in Giannis. Then trying to check it down right there. Throwing up coming. Key thing right here for Cougars right here is to stay composed right here. You know, you can see an early goal. You know, down 1-0. The key though, there's still plenty of time remaining, not only in this half but the entire game. So for them, it's important just to take a moment right here and regroup themselves. Gonna be a quick throw in right here. Salga now takes a moment right here and look at his options. Gets off there to his teammate Kelly. Now they'll start back from defense. Sugar right there, reads it. Now he's going to make a little bit of a run with it. Stops for a moment, gives it off to Lekowitz, who then gives it right back up to Velasquez. Velasquez has it once more. Stumbles for a moment. And a foul right there. And the foul will be against the senior forward right there, Guayar. Pass well read right there that time. Uristigi. Kelly. Ball gets a team that likes to take their time with possession right here, looking for the opening space, whether it's on the middle of the pitch or at the far side of the wings. They're pretty patient. So far, they are playing a high intense pressure, and they were rewarded with the opening goal. Now they're going to try to get their second right here. Kelly now, nice defensive effort by Lechuga, but Kelly still finds a way to make it a shot and gets the team's second goal of the day here. A little over 6 minutes in the game, and it's a 2-0 lead now for the Falcons. So number 10, Carson Kelly, the sophomore midfielder, gets himself a goal. Not the start that the Cougars would have liked. It's Kelly's second goal of the season. The assist that time went to Vladimir Campos. We talked about at the beginning of the broadcast, his ability to create. He shows it off right there. So now Campos has both a goal and assist. So he's contributed both goals so far. Perez now takes a second, gives it right there to his younger brother right there, Evan Perez. Nicholson. And Nicholson there passes it out for a throw-in right here. So the Falcons squad that their past 2 games they haven't won, but they also haven't lost. They drew on the 7th, home to Edgewood in a 0-0 draw, and then this past Wednesday home once more to Marion. It was a 2-2 draw. So they're looking to get back on the winning edge right here. Their last win came back September the 23rd, a 3-2 win against Rockford. And early on, so far, they are doing what they need to do to get a win here today. So True right there. Last ditch effort really clears out, and good job by him. True once more. Now Lekowitz are going to try to play it out wide. Lekowitz just cannot get there in time. It's just a step too late. Immediate throw in right here. Kelly. So shot right there, and it hits the post right there. As the post saves CUC from being down, another goal right here. On a low shot from the right foot. Hit the left-hand corner. The post. So far, though, this Falcons team, whatever they want to do so far on the attack, they've been able to do so. And part of those long balls right there, you're seeing right there, are being sent from the defense, particularly from Salga. Nice job there by Perez, tracking the ball. Here's Nicholson now. He'll look to turn, and he does now. CUC trying to get out of their defensive third and push towards the midfield. They're trying. They haven't been able to do so yet, but it looks like this might be their opportunity to do so right here on a throw-in upcoming. Punter right there, he gets fouled. Pointer, the junior, 6'2" right there, using his body right here as an advantage to try to win those loose balls right there and retain possession of it, more importantly. Just like that, it's a foul. Free kick coming here for the Cougars. But Juger tries to get a hit on it. He does just for a second right there. Just cannot get it right there. Precisely on target. End result will be a goal kick. The first shot of the game comes off the head right there. Other defender. And apparently it looks like handball right there. Oh, it's Marugilio. And zooming across right here. And the third goal almost comes by right here. It's going to be an offside that's going to not allow the shot to count right there. Campos once again was on the receiving end of the attempt. Falcons team came into the day scoring overall on the year 26 goals. They have conceded a lot of goals. You know, they've allowed their opponents 24 goals on the season. So while they have been able to score a bunch, they've also been a bit reckless in the back defensively. Chuga sent it straight forward to Lekowicz, who immediately hits off of his chest right there and goes out of play. Ball will roam all the way back to Joseph Perez. Perez will sail it up ahead. Pointer tries to get it down, but he can right there. Defensive effort right there that time by Fusion, number 6. Now Giannis will play it back to his goalkeeper. Perez has to make an immediate decision. Does so. Passing off there to Giannis. Giannis will try to get it out. And the high pressure from the Falcons does not allow that to do so. Now Perez once more. He'll quickly throw it off right here. To the Santiago. Keeps it in for now. He does so. Nice effort to evade the defender right there on the sliding tackle. Santiago out on the wing right now. This is an opportunity right here for the Cougars. Santiago with a shot right there. And it goes wide. The first good opportunity that the Cougars have had today, and it comes from the Santiago, and it just goes a little bit wide to the left right there. A very good build-up of play on the far side of the pitch. So our goal opportunities that the Cougars have to capitalize. Being down, 2-0 early on right here. Still a lot of time. We still have over 30 minutes left in the first half. But based on what we've seen so far from this Falcons team, they can score at any moment. While this Cougars team, the opportunities so far have been limited. Velasquez. Santiago once more. Tries to get off a pointer. Pointer right there was trying to make a run before receiving the pass at the end. It's going to result now in the Falcons right here trying to move up forward once more. Cross right there comes into the box. Perez off the bounce, handles it. And immediately now gives it up to Lekowitz. Pointer trying to make something, and slightly little miscommunication between himself and Nicholson. Now a cross coming in once more. No one is there though on the receiving end. Gel looks to pass it off to his teammate Velasquez. He does. And immediately right there gets sworn once more. This Falcons, front three have done a really good job, counter-pressing this Cougars team. Not giving them any moment to make a decision in terms of passing the ball upwards. Velasquez. Velasquez now has a moment. Lechuga. Set off there. It's Arias. Now he's looking to get the Pointer right there, but in between him and Pointer was number 11 once more, and Sharapov. Sticking the leg out that time was having Perez in the game's first corner, I think, in favor of the Falcons. So it appears that Guayad will take a corner right here. Majority of the Falcons players in the box are just right at the edge of it. So expect them right here to run upwards towards the net. And they do so right here. The question is, will anybody fall on it? No, they're not. Cougars will clear it out. Pointer now. Gonna look for some help right here from his teammate Velasquez. He'll go the other direction, however. Tries to go on his own. And then he gets met right there by a sliding challenge right there from Fusen. And stops Pointer's progress. Ball goes out of play. Campos was looking to get it back right there to his teammate. Miscommunication between 11 and 12 for CUW. So far, you look at the shots, both teams are very similar in that category. 4 for the Falcons, 3 for the Cougars. Yet the big difference so far has been the shots on goal. 2 of them from Falcons, and that's what separates right now both teams. The rain has died down here. The one factor that's still remaining so far is the wind, which does not favor CUC at the moment, as they are pushing towards the wind, while the Falcons, the wind is in their backs. Giannis once more. Perez. Joseph, to be exact, gives it on to his younger brother Evan once more. And an offside. It's about to be called right here on Campos. This is a shot anyway. Goes just missing above the net. Falcons are coached by John Selska, his 5th year at the helm. Once for the Cougars, Brandon Gallen in his 1st season. Looking to end these last few games of the season on a high note. Trying to build momentum for next season. A long ball right here. It falls right there to Nicholson for a split second right there. But the Falcons defense comes back and retreats it right there. That's a really nice long ball right there from the Chuga to Nicholson. And Nicholson right there, just a split second right there, unable to react to the ball as he had to try to, readjust himself as his face was behind the net. And a long effort right there from Velasquez. Not much of a challenge right here from Munoz. It just goes a bit wide. But that's something that the Cougars need to do, though, is to make Munoz feel challenged so far. Because they've had one really good opportunity. That was the Santiago shot earlier. But since then, they haven't come close yet to really challenging him. But here they go once more. This Pointer. 2 defenders right there and a foul. It's going to be against Pointer right there as he was trying to split in between the 2 defenders. Between number 6, using number 14. Oregon State. Arias, it's more. Look at what's trying to feed him a nice little through ball right there. Hit the foot off right there from Selga. Velasquez looking to move across the middle of the pitch. Leaves off to the Arias, who once more gives it back to Velasquez. Nice little slow build up a play right here from CUC. Santiago back pedals. Patience is the key right there, but just in a matter of moments there, CUW immediately wins the ball back and they go into the counter attack. However, another offside is called. It's going to be the second one for them today already, but we just saw right there in that moment the Falcons can strike quickly. Now Yana's trying to keep it in right there before going out of play. Perez has a few seconds right here to make a decision. Go play it out wide. Jello. Now Nicholson there. It's a long ball right there. Pointer trying to get to it. Cannot get there. Ball lands right there into the hands of Munoz. Nice job there by Lechuga, hitting the ball down right there. Now a race between both Sharapov right there and Perez, won by Perez himself. So continuing to send these nice little balls right here up ahead now in the final third areas. Being contested right here. This little backheel pass there, Lekowitz. Lekowitz and Nicholson right here on his left foot. It's a shot it looked like from here. Got blocked on the way. Perez now controls it down from the ground. Thiago looks to make sure they keep playing it up forward. So far, CUC doing a really nice job right here, starting to build up a couple of attacks right here and moving the ball, you know. These nice quick little short passes, taking their time, which is the most critical thing, but not only that, making really smart decisions. Because we've seen this CUW team, once you give them a moment, they can take advantage of it really quickly. We've seen Perez, you know, do nice little short throws right here, and mainly because of the fact that right now, due to the wind, you know, going in front of their faces, an opportunity. Perez playing out of his net right there, and it's going to be a third goal for the Falcons right here. So after 24 minutes here in this half, it is a third goal for CUW, and it's a 3-0 lead. We'll get a confirmation of the goal scorer right here in just a moment, and it is going to be number 7, Ivan Cuellar. So he gets his third goal for his team today. Kelly Carson with the assist. So Carson gets himself both a goal and an assist. So him and Campos have contributed in 2 of the 3 goals so far. Cougars still looking to fight back into this. Shot right there, it appeared gone from Pointer. Okay, hit one of his teammates on the way through. Another long ball right there. Cuellar is able to put his foot down of it, but however, is a foul against him. Nice job there defensively by Perez and Arias there. Now Lekowitz. And just a split second right there. A little bit of missed timing right there from Lekowitz making the run. Santiago right now, can he win the race there? He did for a moment, but then got immediately met right there by defender number 35, Nolan Hesenthaler. Santiago once again, can he beat him this time? He swings a ball in. The cross though goes behind the net as a substitution is being made right here for the Falcons. This appears number 7. Cuellar takes a little break right here in this half. There was a substitution made by CUW, you know, a little while ago. Sandra Pineda came in for for Vladimir Campos. So we see already the Falcons go to their bench. Get some guys, you know, some critical playing time right here, given the fact that they have a 3-0 lead right now. They feel comfortable with it. And they're looking to extend it further more. But the Cougars defensively do not want that to happen. a chance right here. Time Kelly. And a save this time for Perez. It'll be his first save of the day. Give him a nice little confidence booster right there. Kicks it. It's headed by Velasquez. Santiago. Arias. Juga. Here's tries to keep it in, just can't keep it in right there. As the pressure right there from number 15, Sandra Pineda. Ball goes out right here for a goal kick. 17 minutes remaining here in the opening half. Both teams have had 6 shots. Cougs, however, still looking for their first shot on goal. They've come close to getting that one shot on goal. They haven't been able to do so yet. They have shown in glimpses here in this half that they can, create a couple of good opportunities for themselves. Nicholson tries to control it down from the air. It's a 10-on-10 battle between him and Kelly. In the end, it's going to be a throw here for Falcons. Quick throw in right here from Pineda. Now it's Kelly. Nice little ball right there, and just a little bit too far away right there for Garcia. Arias once more. He's looking for an outlet pass right there, and Nicholson wasn't aware that was going to be passed to him. Houston, a nice little header right there from 14 right there. Oreo Stegi. Sugar right there, trying to guard defensively right there. Does his job. Perez sails it away. Here's Pointer now. He's being heavily marked right now by Fusen. So far, he has been not been able to move much without the ball. Pointer, nice little high arcing pass. Cougars team here in the late going of this first half have done a much better job defensively. Meanwhile, the Falcons continue to make some substitutions right here as they make multiple right here at this very instant. So we'll get those substitutions for you once we have those right here up in the press box. And right here, this is Soltz. It's called there for a foul. There he is. Play it out wide now is Lechuga. Lukowitz. Looking for some support right here. He has Pointer going across the middle, and he has Velasquez behind him. So that right here will be a throw-in, Velasquez. Taking a moment right here. He's going to do a long throw-in right here. Tries to throw it right there into the box. He gets headed away down. Another throw-in right here for CUC. Key for them right here is to get themselves a goal back at least, to have some momentum and have some positivity going into the locker room. It's hard to come back from 3-0 down, but boy, getting a goal here and only be down by 2.5 is a lot more easier than going down by 3. Garcia, who just heaves a long ball up ahead, to which none of his teammates could get there. There's Olsen. Also a quick pass right there. Salt. Perez comes out of his net right there and slides to get the ball. But he immediately starts up with Lechuga. Lechuga kicks up ahead now. He's going to try to get it to Nicholson. He's giving me Lekowitz, I should say. So far, these long aerial passes have been the key for the Falcons' success so far. The readjustments have done here by CUC have not allowed those long balls to be, critical. Pointer trying to shield the ball away right there from Salaga. He does so. He tries to pass to Santiago, but in between, right there, Susan once more, who has been just all over the place defensively for CUW. Houston once more. He's just been all over the field so far defensively. Seems like wherever the ball is, that's where he is as well. Right there, having to get out right there. Nice little header from him. Perez now in control. Now he heaves it upwards right here. Nicholson is able to track it down. Now Falcons right here. Gonna assess the situation. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. Nice job there by Nicholson. Lekowitz. Here's Evan Perez now. Moving upwards a little bit. He's like, you know what? You take it, older brother. Jello right now. Tries to give it off right there. Velasquez is able to keep it in. Before he just gets push out to the ground. A foul and a free kick upcoming. And a throw right here for Falcon after Lekowitz was unable to keep it in. Falcon to make 2 more substitutions right here. So far, they've already used 5 players on their bench, whereas the Cougars, they have not yet have used any of their bench players, which has been something that lack of depth has been an issue and a concern for the CUC team this year. Allen just cannot get there in time right there. He shielded from the ball right there. Number 22 right there in Valdivia. Munoz rolls it up ahead. He's going to play a little bit away from his net right there. Lekowitz heads it down right there. Nicholson's the first one to get there. Nicholson trying to take 3 defenders on his own. Can't do so. Very slow. They still have possession. Here shifts his body. Now to Chuga. And see a little bit of miscommunication once more right there between Chuga and Nicholson. And a foul right there as well. Vasquez. Nice little push off right there. Number 27, that is Ben Yang, the freshman. Perez gets there once more. Ball just slightly bounced right there for a second. Long drive kick right there from Perez. Pointer, is he able to get there? Just can't get there once there. And Pointer right there showing a bit of his frustration so far, as in the entire first half he has been marked by Fusen. Jones going to pass it to Santiago. Santiago receives the pass. Tries to pass it up ahead. Hit off a body right there. So we can cross right here. It's going to go behind the net, both the net itself and the 2 goalposts. For a goal kick right here, as we're under 5 minutes here in the first half. Cougars still looking to get their first goal right here. Try to get some momentum, some sort of sparking energy, going into the locker room. The Cougars team, that has come close, to winning this year. Obviously, their close game against ITT, when they almost came close to winning that one. They had another home game here against Lakeland. They also came close to winning that one. So they've come close this year. It all comes down to just be able to play a full 90 minutes. Which, unfortunately, just haven't been able to achieve so far this year. But there's still time here in this one for them to pull off a rally right here. It's Olsen. Go. As far as Falcons team on attack, they've really slowed it down here in the second part of this first half right here. They went guns blazing early on, scoring 3 goals in a matter of just minutes. And since then, though, it has been really quiet, considering they scored, 2 goals in the opening 7 minutes of play. And since then, they've only scored 1 goal, which attributes to CUC's ability defensively to readjust so far. And there's Olsen right here. He's going to get stopped right there by Perez. We have a whistle. We have a Cougar down for the moment. It's Velasquez who gets a backup on his feet right here. With 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the first half. So far, you look at the stats for both teams. The Cougars, they've had several shots, 2 of them from Spencer Nicholson. And then Evan Perez, Joseph Perez with 2 saves. And also you look at the Falcons, they have 2 players, both from Vladimir Campos and Carson Kelly, both with a goal and an assist. As Velasquez will now go to the bench. So we're going to see a substitution right here for CUC. We are set to resume play right here in just a moment. As we're waiting for the clock to get back rolling, it does so now. Kick awarded right here to CUC. So coming in for Velasquez is number 32, Christopher Daibas, the junior from LaGrange, Illinois, comes in for his first action of the day, the first sub the Cougars have made here in this half. Salts now. Olsen. They're charging up ahead of the Falcons right here. Levita contesting right there against Perez. Good job right there from number 14 for CUC. There's Pineda right now. Gets past Nicholson. He'll leave the responsibilities now. 27 in Yang. Fusen. Salaga. Olsen. Yano's right there, almost trying to shove it to the ground right there, but they continue to play on. Trigger right there, try to do a nice little bicycle kick right there. Perez now trying to find an alley right here. Does not want to kick the ball to the middle. And Nicholson tries to clear out himself. And look like a little bit of between both a cross and a shot right there. Falls right into the sturdy hands of Perez. Warner just unable to make much when he has the ball right there. And no fault of his own. It's just been the fact that this Falcons defense has kept an eye on him wherever he is on the pitch. Harris tries to keep it in. Can he keep it in? Yes, he does. 4 right there. Gets kicked away once more by Yang. So we are near the end of the first half. Lekowitz right here looks to get a shot off. Cannot do so. And that is going to be the end of the opening half. So 2 goals in the opening 7 minutes of action for Concordia, Wisconsin. That gave them a 2-0 lead. Since then, they've put a 3rd goal up on the board to give themselves a 3-0 lead over the Cougars. Let's see how the Cougars respond shortly here in the second half. So we'll take a quick break right here. You're watching Cougar Soccer right here on the Cougar Sports Network.
Cougar fans, thanks for tuning in to today's game. For more information on the men's soccer program, head to CUCougars.com. We hope to see you at our next game.
Concordia University Chicago is a Christ-centered Lutheran university where truth, freedom, and vocation form students for lives of influence and service for the common good. Our university offers a wide variety of undergraduate and graduate degree options that are available in person and online. That means we have a program designed for you. Whether you're a high school student, an adult returning to complete your degree, or someone looking to enhance your credentials and prepare for career growth. As a member of this university community, you'll also find support in your spiritual and personal life so you can grow in the faith and discover ways to serve others. To start your next journey with us, visit cuchicago.edu today.
Hey, I'm Monica here at Concordia University Chicago, and we're here outside of Concordia Hall. Concordia Hall is the university's newest residence hall, right on the edge of campus, perfect for students who want to explore the nearby downtown of Oak Park and River Forest. The flexible suite-style living in fully furnished bedrooms lets students choose what works best for them. Every floor is complete with a community lounge and full common kitchen, with a kitchenette, microwave, sink, and refrigerator. The first floor offers the Victory Lounge, connecting to 2 additional residence halls, with no shortage of ways to relax. You're also right next to an open, outdoor plaza, better known as Victory Lane. So now we're here in Concordia Hall's suite-style dorm room, and this is a really nice place to just hang out and chill. And since it's so big, there's plenty of room to spread out and do your homework and just relax. So now making our way into one of the bedrooms, there's plenty of space in this room for you and your roommate. A lot of times students will move the desks so that they've got their separate study space, but my roommate and I, we get along really well, so we can just work together here in the same space. Sometimes I like doing art as well, as you can see by the painting here. It's a 16 by 10 feet space, and most rooms on campus are 10 by 12 feet. So it's really nice to have a little extra space to work with here in Concordia Hall. So this hall is super close to the chapel and the Kennedy Community Center, which has the new Crossroads Dining Hall. So the location is super convenient. And I really love the city scene too. The location here is the closest on campus to the Oak Park River Forest downtown area, which has a ton of great stores and restaurants. Speaking of the city scene, I adore the view from this lounge because you can see the Chicago skyline right there. Concordia Hall at Concordia University Chicago.
We appreciate you tuning into today's game. To stay up to date on all things CUC men's soccer, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at CUCM Soccer. We hope to see you on campus soon.
CUC nursing student and choose to stand tall for healing at a university that places Christ at the center and embraces teaching students to live a life fulfilled by purpose and meaning. Concordia University Chicago's new Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree is an innovative and rigorous 4-year program that will prepare you to rise to the daily challenges of a rewarding nursing career and serve a greater cause. Our newly built modern simulation center features 4 distinct spaces: a skills attainment lab, multi-specialty intensive care spaces, a health assessment learning center, and a simulated home environment. Due to our close proximity to many world-class teaching hospitals, CUC's clinical rotations offer an abundance of diverse and real-world experiences. Learn more about earning your BSN at a Christ-centered university today.
done here in River Forest as we set for the start on the second half with the Falcons from Concordia, Wisconsin with a 3-0 lead over your Concordia Chicago Cougars. But let's see here in these next 45 minutes if things will change right here for CUC. There has been one change though the Cougars have made, and it is in terms of goalkeeper. Coming in now for the Cougars, the backup goalkeeper Kyle Schultz, the sophomore out of Pingrave Grove, Illinois, comes into the game now. It is his 11th appearance on the season. Comes in with 56 saves on the season. As right here, he's in a tough situation right here. And the Cougars clear the ball out just for a moment. Lechuga once more, another effort from him. We've seen him in this game so far and done a really good job defensively. Ball goes out right here. Forward throw-in. Mentioning the Schultz still made 56 saves on the season. An average of a little under 6 saves per game in his appearances so far this season. You hear a nice little throw-in right here. Santiago, he has it right here on the far side of the pitch. That little nice little cut back inside right here. Can he find someone to cross it in though? And a very heavy touch right there on the cross. Goes sailing above everyone. Much to the disappointment right there of Pointer. He puts his hands up right there in frustration. Those are opportunities right there that they just cannot waste if you're CUC. Oh, here's Falcons once more right here. Here's Campos, who started off the game, scoring the game's opening goal. Schultz now says, I got it, I got it. Now Chura. To Lekowitz. Nice job right there by number 5 for the Falcons once again. Right there in Celiga. Chuga has the Santiago once more. What will he do with it this time? He will pass it right here to the Pointer. Pointer's only option right here is to pass it on wide. He does right here. Velasquez now. Velasquez now on his right foot. Takes a dribble. To swing the ball in. And it goes away from everyone. Santiago is able to keep it in, however. Another crossing attempt. And this time, to keep it in right there, Velasquez tried to head it. And it goes right there to Munoz. Garcia. Nice job there by Arias tracking it down. Right there, kicks it at the very last second. Both Perez brothers on the pitch at the moment. Joseph Perez played in the first half as goalkeeper, now plays number 20 right now in the midfield. Spreader at defense. Now an opportunity right here. Koyar, who just gets tagged right there for offsides right there. That's the second time that they've been called offsides here. Giannis right there. Trying to make sure Koyar doesn't get the ball right there before Schultz does. Really nice kick right there from Schultz. Another nice little hang time and distance right there. Foul in favor of CUC. Pointer. And Nicholson has it. And Lekowitz. They were in each other's paths right there. They still have it now. Here's Joseph Perez. What's right there, being double teamed by both Garcia and Oreostegui. We got Oreostegui right here. Now some space up in front of him. Gonna try to cut across the middle right there. And gets tripped up by Perez in a foul. So Kelly will swing the ball in right here. Potentially swing it at the far post right here. He's going to do that. Sugar's the one who's going to head it down right here. Pointer's going to try to be the one to give CUC possession right here, and he does. Now here comes Lekowitz. Cougars trying to start a counter-attacking right here. There's Pointer. Pointer now trying to move towards the middle. Looking for an option. He finds Arias right there. Velasquez still has it right there. Kicks it in to the box right there, hoping that a Cougar will be in there. Kicks it out, however. And Nakoya right there. He's onside at the moment. And he shoots it on his left foot right there. He almost points it in right there with his foot rather than going on the side of his foot. A very odd situation right there. It almost looks like he, for a moment, thought he was offside before anything happened. So a very odd situation right there from him. It's Nicholson. Now Falcons once more right here, trying to use their speed to their advantage right here. And slowing down for a second, and a shot just goes a little bit wide once more. That one this time came off with a foot of number 11 once more. The Russian junior right there in Cheropit. While we reset once more right here for the Cougars, they look to get out of their defensive third right here and go towards the midfield. As I say, that area right there, loses it right there on the dribble. Meanwhile, we had a substitution right now a moment ago for CUC. Joey Smergilo comes in for Julian Yanis. Their own still in favor of the Falcons right here. They have 13 shots, 6 of them on target. Cougars have 6 shots so far. Nice save right there for Schultz. Not easy for Schultz coming into the game right here, being down to a 13 deficit right here. So for him, it's key for him just to continue to gain confidence in himself as a goalkeeper, and considering how next year he will most likely be the number 1 goalkeeper now, with Joseph Perez being a senior and leaving after the season. And right there, another cross. This time it was to Campos right there, and he just let the ball right past him. And Schultz right there corrals it. Sends the ball away from his defense at the moment. Chance here for Garcia. He is offsides. So that's already the third offsides against the Falcons, as they are trying to exploit the back line of CUC. So far, you look at, the 6 shots for CUC. 2 of them come off of Spencer Nicholson. The rest have come off of Santiago, Pointer, Velasquez, Lechuga. Each have had 1 each. Here's Santiago. Gonna try to rip one right here, and he does so. Gets blocked on the way right there. Last touch right there from the Falcon defender. It's gonna be a corner right here. First one of the day for CUC, and second corner overall in the entire game from either team. It looked like originally Velasquez was going to take the corner. Instead, Arias is going to take the corner now. Potentially, they might play it short right here if Velasquez stays near Arias, and he's not going to now. In comes the swinging corner from Arias. Can the Cougars get ahead on it? They can't for the moment. Ball still right near the box. Now Campos will look to sprint up ahead now. He gives to the Cuellar. They're initiating a counter-attack. Nice job right there. Bilaquet's tracking down defensively. So once more, Campos now in the clear for a moment. Has to wait for the ball to get to him. And he's just a tad too offside right there. A bit of happy feet right there. As he ran past both Cougar defenders before getting the ball. Now he tries to get it to Pointer right there. And it's going to go on a 1 bounce, passing both Pointer and the 2 defensive center backs for Falcons. You could feel for the Falcons, they've been playing a lot more calmer, a bit more freer right here, given the circumstances. They're trying to, not really stress about the situation, playing a bit more freely, a bit more expressive, so to speak. Prepare a near mistake right there from Schultz. As Perez trying to kick the ball out of his defensive third. The ball just lasted in the air for like an eternity. And Schultz right there was trying to kick it once the ball on the ground. And a near fatal mistake right there from the goalkeeper. And now he could take a sigh of relief right there. A near howler right there for Schultz. Now Schultz right here, he might have to come up once again right here on the clutch. Now here's Campos. He's got a goal and assist to his name today. And a nice job right there by Evan Perez. Shot gets blocked there from Lechuga. Here comes Velasquez. He'll head it down. They will do the same thing. Nicholson gets dispossessed. Ball will roam all the way back to the starting netminder, Schultz. Nicholson now has it. Then Lekowitz. Evan Perez, and he gives it once more back to Lukowitz. You see right there, Nicholson not happy right there with Perez's decision making on the pass a moment ago. And it just hasn't been easy going so far for CUC here today, and it's getting to them. Hasn't been easy for them with the tasks they've had, especially, the majority of the entire season. These players have played pretty much almost every single minute of most of these games. Remember, when you look at the team so far, they've only used one substitution, and that was for Chris Steinbach, and he only played for 3 minutes at the end of the half. Since then, everyone else has been on the pitch the entire time for the most part. Pointer now. Throw in upcoming right here. Throw right here by Lukowitz. Has holds it down. Santiago now has a go at it. Goes wide once more. Be a goal kick. CUC looking to get a goal right here, It hasn't been, that easy for them today. They've had a couple of good opportunities, just haven't been able to convert for them. And, a goal right here will just boost their morale and just, make them feel a little bit good, So far today, they have been battle tested. Nice stop right there by Schultz. Almost shot once more by the junior forward in Sharapov. The ball we have. Substitution. He's Pointer trying to out-muscle this time. Fusen. And because of that, he just gets called for the foul there, unfortunately. Pointer once more, he's just unable to track it down right here. Isn't taller right now, currently on the ball. Garcia, and now, here we go, there's Kelly. To Johnson. There, Pineda. And another save right there by Schultz, his second save in a few minutes span right here. This will be Schultz's third save. So far, keeping the shutout going here, at least in this half. Real Steggy now paid up once more. Swing it in, and right there in perfect position is Schultz. Schultz encouraging his players to move upwards towards the pitch right here. Perez. Nicholson. Moves the ball right here. Sharapova right here. Wins the race off of Perez. Now he's going to try to go on his left to his right foot right there. Gets mad. Has a shot. And it gets blocked right there by Joseph Perez. And now a low corner. And that pass to Orstegi right there. And it results in another shot opportunity right there. It's 19 shots now. Make it 20 for the Falcons. It appears Evan Perez is currently down on the pitch for a moment. It looks like the ref is talking to him. The last thing that the Cougars need is for anyone on the squad to get injured, as the training staff will take a look at him. We will come back here shortly with 24 minutes left remaining here in the second half. Falcons up 3-0. Reset once more right here with a little bit over 24 minutes remaining here in the second half. It's a 2-0 lead for the Falcons, as Evan Perez, who was down a moment ago, is able to walk to the sideline for the moment. So coming in for him will be Chris Divas, getting some action right here in the second half. As mentioned earlier, he played 3 minutes in the end of the first half. Last thing the CUC can't afford is for any other starting 11 to get injured. Kelly, he'll just give it off right there. Rio Stegi. Campos. There's a little 1-2 going on right here. We're trying to get the ball out. Johnson right there to Pineda. Pineda right there off a shot. Another shot right there goes wide to the left. What's been very common here in this half, seeing the Falcons have their shots, go wide to the left. You figure, when you're up, the only thing right now, they're sort of playing a bit more carelessly in the shot selection, excuse me. It's been a quiet day so far for Jeremy Munoz, the goalkeeper for CUW. Lekowitz now trying to win the race right there. Gets Repopov. Gets faked right there. Shot blocked. And Schultz right there gets there in time before the ball crosses the goal. Sharapov right there still trying to get himself on the score sheet today. And has not yet scored nor assisted. He came into the day as the team leading goal scorer with 6. Shot right there, this time from Kelly. It's good for a field goal, but unfortunately in the wrong sport. Well, Cougars still here, playing with their hearts out right here. Here's an opportunity right here for Pointer. Munoz plays out of his net, and Munoz right there gets there in time before Pointer does. So another clear effort, up close for Pointer. And Munoz right there for the first time, having to sweat a little bit right there. And he does the job. Michael wins once more. You have to play defensive here against the charging forward right there, and Sharapov. Santala right now has it. Sharapov was trying to call for the ball, and he cannot get there in time for Schultz. Arrives on the scene first. Falcons looks like they're going to make 2 substitutions right here in a matter of moments. Johnson will play it out wide right here to Pineda, who immediately gives it back once more to the defense of CUW. Meanwhile, with 20 minutes to go, you look ahead at what's upcoming. Fours in Concordia, Wisconsin team right here, and I say that as a moment. Santiago right here has it. He might have a chance right here to go on goal one-on-one. Austin again, though, once more. We've seen it whether it's been with Santiago or with Pointer. Just how talented he has been so far, playing in that defensive midfield role, almost like a center back. Time and time again, he has come up clutch in the back line for the Falcons. As mentioning previously, they have 3 games left this season. The Falcons have a non-conference game, surprising at this time of the year. This Monday, actually, they play away at Elmhurst before having 2 more conference games to wrap up the year. Their last home game, October 21st against Dominican, and then they close out the season away at Lakeland. Meanwhile, the 2 subs that came in right now for CUW, Ben Yang is in now for Letterman Campos, and Carson Kelly is off. Coming in for him is number 29, Gary Solitz. That will reset the action right here. Jello right there. Using once more. Stepping up. And now here's Garcia. Tries to play it upward towards the middle. Lekowitz heads it down. Santiago de Arias. Immediately gets pressure right there from behind by Solitz, the freshman forward from Green Bay. Falcons want a foul right there. Rodrigo Stege right there falls to the ground. They continue to play on though with the advantage. And eventually they ended up right there with Schultz grabbing the ball in the end. far things have settled down here between both teams. And they said an opportunity right here. This is Yang right here out on the wing. Yang now trying to go on his right foot. He's going to pass it right there. Arias comes back and plays defensively right there. So Madrid look to push up ahead forward. The pointer. Perez. Nicholson loses it. And almost looked like he was trying to shove Udigo, take it down to the ground. Now here's Sherpa right there on his left foot. Tremendous save right there by Schultz. Off the right foot. Sherpa right there. His best save of the half. Now Cougars looking to get something going right here. I say that they just pushing right there. Santiago. Now Yang once more. And offsides. Offsides right there. Sides against Solids. Schultz will just pass it right there. Velasquez on the ball. Taller right there. He's going to push it up forward now. Velasquez heads it down right there. Very smart from him. Schultz now will toss it back out right here. Joseph Perez from one goalkeeper to another goalkeeper. Nice job by Nicholson right there, tracking down. Suga looking for options right there. So I had to give it off to Schultz, and they'll reset it once more. Well, there are 15 minutes remaining here in the game. Cougars looking for their first goal right here. There's Santiago. They might be cooking up something right here. Santiago, and defensively stopped for a moment by Garcia. Nicholson tries to win the ball back. And there's a whistle. It's a foul in favor of CUC right here. So they're going to have a free kick. It's going to be about, let's say, about over 30 yards out. So you have Arias, Velasquez right there talking amongst themselves on the Santiago. So Arias is going to take this right here. It looks like it's going to be on his left foot. 5 Cougar players right there at the edge of the 18-yard box. And so it's going to be a shot right here and a save from Munoz. The first shot on goal today, and it comes from a free kick from Arias. And a nice job right there from Munoz, sticking his hand out for the save. It was a really nice, powerful shot. So it's going to be a corner right here. Second one for CC. They're going to play it quick and short right here. Velasquez is going to lay off of the Arias. Shot right there. Blocked by Garcia. And looks like we have a Falcon down on the pitch for a moment. Can't tell from here who it was. As we're going to... It looks like the ref, and going to take a look at it right now. We'll come back here shortly with 12:24 left right here. As Concordia, Wisconsin up 3-0 here against your Cougars here on the Cougar Sports Network. 12:20 and counting remaining here in the second half, as Cougars look not to get shut out right here. Meanwhile, we had a substitution that happened, so Ivan Colado is going back in for Ben Yang. So we have another collision right here. We have an immediate yellow card right here to Santiago. And just a couple of moments in between, we have two Falcons getting hurt right here at the end of the game, which is not what they want to see, considering they're up, considerable amounts. So we'll take another quick break here, very shortly here, once more on the Cougar Sports Network. For that very quick timeout. Hopefully no one else gets hurt for the remainder of today's game. Under 2 minutes to go right here. So the yellow, as mentioned before, was to Elias Santiago for the latest challenge that he did right there. Here's Regular right here, trying to start something right here on the near side. He will get a throw in, however. Perez gets down right there to Lechuga. Now here's Schultz. Has the ball for a second, gives it off once more right here. Joseph Perez. Here's Pointer now. Looks for help. He finds it right here. And Velasquez. Jello is going to leave it off immediately for Velasquez once more. The Pointer. Arias. He's going to have a shot right there on his left foot right there. The wind sort of dictated the shot right there going towards the right. Meanwhile, you look ahead after today for the Cougars. They have 2 more games remaining on the season. They have this Wednesday will travel to Wisconsin and take on Edwards College before October the 25th. On a Wednesday, they play against rivals Dominican University here at home, which will be their senior day. For now, though, all they care about is not getting shut out. Nice little dribble move there by Arias. Going to play it out wide there. The point of the question is, will he give it off? He does right here to Velasquez. Velasquez looks like he's going to go for a shot. Gets blocked right there on the shoulder. Garcia. Lukowitz once more. Playing here in the second half more defensively. Done a good job up to this point, keeping Sharapova being quiet so far. Not having a goal nor assist. And this Cougars team has done a really good job not conceding a goal since about the 23rd minute mark in the first half. And it looks like very shortly we're going to have 3 more substitutions upcoming right here for the Falcons. A couple more guys going to get some playing time right here before this one comes to an end. Immediate pressure right here. We see Margello right here. Santiago right here. Joseph Perez, Lekowitz gonna head it. He does. Lekowitz once more. Another clearance by him. Ball just goes out of play ever so slightly. So 4 substitutions we'll see right here for the Falcons. Free kick right here awarded to the Falcons. You're going here with the substitutions that just happened right now for the Falcons. Ramon Ramos, Remy Stafford, Carson Kelly, and Carlos Olavida are all back out on the pitch, or in this case, for Stafford and Rios, their first appearance of today. Falcons looking to get themselves another goal right here. And the Santiago right there just pushes to the ground right there. And Goyada right there. As if nothing. The ref didn't see it. Continuing to play on. It's an opportunity right here for Kelly. However, when trying to get the ball right there, Kelly had to readjust his body right there in the angle. Here's Stafford. He had his first touch of the game just a moment ago. Also Ramos, number 34. Almost wins the ball back right there, but not before right there, causing a foul. Stafford right here with the ball. Tries to split in between both areas, and Velasquez here will have none of it. And the foul will be called right here on Stafford. So we're under 5 minutes remaining here, and we're forced. We're going to have a corner upcoming right here for the Cougars. It's going to be their third corner of the day. They're still pressing forward, this Cougar squad. You know, they want to get themselves, you know, that goal. I mean, as a former player myself, you never want to, you know, be on the losing end, let alone, you know, not even scoring a goal. So let's see right here what's going to happen here on the corner. Corner head away right there from Goyada for the second. Lechuga trying to win the ball back. He does so for the second. And he does as Santiago tries to bring the ball back. And it falls there right into the gloves of Munoz. Stafford right there. Had a interesting moment to say the least. Now he falls to the ground right there. Ref's telling him to get it back up. Hello? Nicholson. Now Velasquez is going to have two of his teammates in the box to cross it in. Ball just goes past him and above the end line right there. And then Perez comes back into the game for CUC after he was down earlier on the field. It's good to see him, though, not only getting back up to his feet, but also playing here in the final 3 minutes. Here's Nicholson right now, trying to sprint up towards the middle. Gets stopped by both Stafford and the Rios. Oh, nice last second moment right there from Lekowitz. Coach trying not to let the ball go out. He does not. Chuga tries to do the same. Here's Pointer. Chance right here for the Falcons. Another tremendous save once more here by Schultz. Make that save number 7 of the half for him. And now the Cougars are looking to spark something here on a counterattack. Munoz plays out of his net right here and just kicks the ball high right there. Falls off the side of the head right there of Rios. Another chance right here for Kelly to get himself his second goal. Now tries to go on his left foot. He's going to leave it right there for his fellow teammate. Blocked on the way there by Lekowitz from the shot that time from Solitz again. Last minute sub right here from the Falcons. We are now under a minute to go right here. So the Falcons will get their 5th win on the season. It'll be their 3rd conference win overall. So we're getting corner right here, headed by Santiago. And they're appealing for a handball. The Cougars, they do. And that will, however, be the end of today's matchup right here as the Falcons and Concordia, Wisconsin come to River Forest and with a 3-goal outing in the first half. That is all that they needed for a 3-0 win over the Cougars. And you look at the final box score for today. All 3 goals came from 3 different players with, Kelly Carson, Vladimir Campos, and Ivan Goryat, each with a goal. Then you also had Kelly and Campos both with an assist as well to their name. It's a quiet day for their starting goalkeeper, Jeremy Munoz, with 1 save. They had, as a team, 27 shots, 13 of them on target. Cougars with 12 shots, 1 on target, 10 saves combined between both Perez and Schultz. Schultz with 7, Perez with 3. Meanwhile, from the attacking side of things, Elias Santiago led the team with 3 shots. Before we wrap things up here, special thanks to everyone once again working in not only today's game, but also the one earlier with the women. So, producer Sidney Loy, camera crew this time, Natalie Delgado and Abby Kulik, photography Seba Miller, stats Ashley Schroll, scoreboard Emily Balaban, on a table Jessica Jeng, and we're all under the direction of Sydney Palaskis-Lawher and Sports Information Director Kayla McLeod. Well, folks, that is all today from River Forest. Thank you so much for being with us here for this doubleheader. I am Rafael Gonzalez saying so long here from the Cougar Sports Network. And as always, go Cougars.
Thank you so much for tuning in to today's Concordia University Chicago Cougars Athletics broadcast. We hope to see you on campus very soon. If you would like to learn more about what Concordia Chicago has to offer, go to cuchicago.edu.